Hello, my wonderfully faithful subscribers. Lunar Eclipse here with you right now. Right now it's actually going to be shorter than my two-part Sony freakout video from Sony's press conference, which totally had me flipping shit. And this is my kind of rundown on the press conference for Microsoft. I'm probably going to be doing EA's next. But really with Microsoft, their press conference was not that impressive for quite a few reasons. One of which being that they have none, and I mean no games to really show off. They show off a trailer from Call of Duty Black Ops, a multi-platform title. Okay, from this multi-platform title, okay, we do get to learn, in my opinion, and this is a stupid business move, that Microsoft for the next 3 years or 4 years, any add-ons, any map packs, anything like that, comes first to the Xbox 360. However, where I think this is a dumb business move is that typically if you're a PC gamer, you game on Windows. Therefore, you're gaming with Microsoft. And a lot of the games are released as games for Windows. And to see Microsoft be so short-sighted as to shoot themselves in the foot, now I can understand wanting to muscle out their competition, the PlayStation 3. By far, great move. But to shoot yourself in the foot and not offer those same maps to the PC players is just a giant kick in the balls. And it's an insult to anyone who plays the game on the PC. And fuck you, Microsoft. Now next, my reactions are, they did show us Gears of War 3. Now, it's just a Gears game. Now, this is by no means an insult. I love the Gears series. I thought they were a lot of fun. I'm sure that I will enjoy Gears of War 3 when it comes out. However, if you've played one Gears game, typically you've played them all. There's nothing else to say about it. It looks great. It's gorgeous. Got a nice little, nice look of graphics to it, and it looks like we got some new interesting enemies. It is going to be a good game, so that was a nice announcement. We got to see our first gameplay footage ever showing cut physics of Metal Gear Solid Rising. Regardless that this game is multi-platform, I'm stoked. I was happy I watched the Microsoft press conference just for that, like, 45 seconds. Okay? Now, after that, there was the showing of Halo Reach. And I hate to say this again, but who the hell cares? Anybody who likes Reach went out and bought ODST just for the Reach beta. Okay? Anybody who is a Halo fag is going to rush out and get this game and already knows about it. And it's like, oh, Halo. Okay? I am not a fan of the Halo series. I never have been. It's an incredibly average shooter that really took what Unreal Tournament does and pussied it the hell out. Gave you regenerating health, limited weapon capacity. It was just really, it's an average shooter. The first game had the best of the story of all three which I've played, and I own the first two. It's it's an average game. It is not the be-all and end-all, and at this point I once again can't care. I didn't care when Halo 2 came out, I didn't care when Halo 3 came out, and I don't care now. I wasn't a Halo, to watch the Halo fags that went out and bought Halo Wars and RTS on a console. What? But irrelevant. That's just my Halo rant. I hate Halo. I think it's one of the worst game series ever made in regard to critical acclaim when it doesn't deserve it. When a few years ago at the Game Awards, when Halo 3 was awarded Game of the Year and Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the first one, was awarded Shooter of the Year, it didn't make any fucking sense because they're both shooters. Call of Duty is the better game, in my opinion, for that little matchup there. And really, if we want to get technical, all Halo is, in my eyes, is a pussied out, limited weapon capacity, regenerating health, sissy version of Unreal Tournament. That's all it is. And yeah, so that's enough of that rant. Halo always takes up my time when it comes to Microsoft because I hate it so much. Next in line was the showing off of the Natal. Now the Natal is the only problem with the Microsoft press conference was that from the point of showing us the few exclusive things, we got to see an hour and 45 minutes of Project Natal. And I couldn't care less. I mean, okay, don't get me wrong, folks. Natal, a great, cool concept. I'm going to put a link below, as always, as well to that guy with the glasses, spooning experiment, and of course to the press conference. You can check it out for yourself. But so you don't sit through the whole hour and 45 minutes of Natal, let me sum some stuff up for you. The Natal uses one-on-one motion, much like the PlayStation Move, to actually scan you and detect where you are so that your hand can become the way that you control what goes on the screen. You bring your hand up and you go over top of, say, Netflix, and you can watch your movies. It's even got voice recognition. So while you're watching a movie, you can be like, Xbox, pause. And it sets up like that. Xbox, play. The big thing with Natal was to show the ease of technology use and the removal of a controller and its complexity. Really what I find it is Microsoft trying to basically get stupid people who couldn't use a console onto their console, which is a smart business move, but in the end they didn't really use E3 time to show anything impressive to their core gamers that we're going to be wanting to see. You got a bunch of little games that, you know, are great for the family to play on Natal, but there is nothing for their core audience. And this is why, in my opinion, they did the worst in the press conference this year of what I've watched so far. Lots of stuff I want to talk about in other press conferences, but that's going to be for other videos. Microsoft, all in all, it was pretty dull just because we got an hour and 45 minutes of Natal. There were no big hardcore announcements, though I will say this. They did make a great deal with ESPN, so now if you are subscribed to the Xbox 360 and you have the Natal, you have free access if you're an Xbox Live Gold member, meaning if you pay Xbox to go online. You have free access to their ESPN package, whereas you get thousands of live sporting events, college, national, and I think even some high school, as well as sporting events on demand. Now, I'm not an American. Americans, you guys seem to have something about fucking city and like college level sports. I don't understand it. But I do understand the idea of loving national sports. And especially when it comes to, you know, World Cup time, baby, real football. Okay? I understand the idea of wanting to be able to watch all your sports. So that is a fantastic offer, and I think it will move 360 units, but it won't move games. You're isolating your core audience, and I don't know if Microsoft really realizes that. It's just not a very good idea. I mean, they're shooting themselves in the foot and isolating the PC audience, and then now really, instead of using E3, which is supposed to be all about showing off the gaming technology, we've got a few nifty game things that they're showing, but for the most part they're isolating their main audience, which I think that Sony, and from what I hear, Nintendo has not done. So I'm going to put the link to the Xbox 360 press conference in the underbar. Please check it out. Enjoy some of the cool footage, especially the Metal Gear Solid Rising footage, and stay tuned to the Eclipse Gaming Lounge. More shit from Team Eclipse to come.